Good day everyone, I am April Jean Pahayay Villabas and I will be introducing to you Dr. Locsin. So did you guys know that Dr. Locsin's complete name is Rozzano C. Castro Locsin? He was born on March 25, 1954 and he is a registered nurse and native at Dumaguete City, Philippines.
He earned his Doctors of Philosophy in Nursing from the University of the Philippines in 1988 and his Masters of Arts in Nursing and Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Silliman University in the years 1978 and 1976. He is known for his middle range theory, the technological competency as caring in nursing.
Good day everyone, my name is Cecily Pilipapo and I will be discussing today the contributions and recognitions of Dr. Rozzano Locsin. So, let's start. In 2001, he edited the book Advancing Technology, Caring and Nursing, while in 2005, his middle-range theory, Technological Competency as Caring in Nursing, was published by Sigma Theta Tau International Press. In 2007, Technology in Nursing, Practice, Concepts and Issues was co-edited together by A Contemporary Nursing Process. The Unbearable Weight of Knowing in Nursing was released by Palgrave Macmillan Company. Dr. Locsin's scholarly and creative works focus on using the arts as healing modalities and the arts as aesthetic expressions in studying nursing. His passion for the arts and nursing earned him the 11th Moore Copeland Excellence in Creativity Award from Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing in 2003. Currently, as Fulbright Senior Specialist in Global and Public Health, he continues to lead collaborative research studies, advancing the development of models of practice in Uganda, Thailand, and our country, Philippines. He maintains visiting and honorary professional appointments in nursing in the Philippines and Uganda.
Hello, I will be explaining to you technological competency as caring in nursing theory. Technological competency as caring in nursing is a conceptual model that presents the link between technology and caring in nursing as coexisting harmoniously according to Locsin in 2000. The idea of participation in the care stems from active engagement. The nurse enters the world of the client through available appropriate technologies, attempting to know the recipient of care more fully in the moment. So, nurses use technology to actively engage with patients so they can understand their needs better by using tools like monitors. For example, the nurse can track a patient's heart rate with a machine to respond quickly to changes. This helps nurses become more present in the patient's care. The harmonization of these concepts places the practice of nursing within the context of modern healthcare and acknowledges that these concepts can coexist. Technology and nursing can work together, showing that modern tools and nursing can exist side by side. An example would be an infusion pump, which ensures accurate medication delivery while the nurse offers emotional support. This balance can keep care both efficient and easy. Technology brings the patient closer to the nurse. Conversely, technology can also increase the gap between the nurse and the nurse. Technology can strengthen the nurse-patient connection, like video calls for remote care or using digital records to track patient needs, but can also create distance if overused. Focusing only on machines might make a patient feel ignored. The key is using technology wisely to enhance, not replace, personal interaction.
Hello everyone! My name is Lois Martin Aquino and I am here to talk about the 3 dimensions of Rozzano Locsin's theory. Now, for the first part, technology as completing human beings to reformulate the ideal human being. This concept refers to the idea of using technology to replace or augment human capabilities, making the human body better or more complete. Now, prosthesis, or otherwise known as mechanical replacements, and organ transplants, which are biological replacements, are prime examples of this. So, what are prostheses? Well, prosthesis are artificial devices designed to replace missing body parts, such as limbs, joints, and prosthesis also allows individuals with disabilities or injuries to regain mobility and function. Secondly, what are organ transplants? Well, in this case, technology and medicine works together to replace a failing or diseased organ with a healthy one from a donor. An example of this would be a mechanical heart or a healthy liver. The goal is to restore the individual's health, prolong life, and improve the quality of life. In both of these cases, technology is used to restore or enhance the body's functions, essentially helping to complete the human being. Secondly, we have technology as machine technologies, enhancing nursing activities to provide quality patient care. An example of this is the Penelope or the Da Vinci surgical machine in the operating theaters. This is an example of the Da Vinci surgical machine. In here, the focus is on how technology, especially machines and digital tools, can support nurses and healthcare professionals in delivering better patient care. These technologies enhance the ability of nurses to provide high quality, efficient, and self-care to the patients. Lastly, technologies that mimic human beings and human activities to meet the demands of nursing care practices. Examples of these are cyborgs, anthropomorphic machines, and nurse bots. This concept explores the idea of creating machines or technologies that can replicate human actions or behaviors with the aim of assisting with nursing care. Specifically, what are cyborgs? Otherwise known as cybernetic organisms, a cyborg is a being that combines both biological and artificial components. And in nursing, cyborg technology can involve integrating machines with the human body to enhance physical abilities. Examples of these abilities are exoskeletons to assist with mobility or cognitive functions, like brain-computer interfaces to aid patients with neurological impairments. These technologies are designed to meet the needs of modern nursing, from improving the quality of care to addressing the increasing demand for healthcare services. In summary, these dimensions highlight how technology has advanced in healthcare and nursing to complement, enhance, or replace human functions, whether by restoring lost body parts, or aiding nursing activities, or mimicking human capabilities through robotic technology. And that is all for Rozzano Locsin's dimensions. See you!
Hi guys, my name is April Jean Jimeron. Going to talk about 5 assumptions ni Rozzano si Locsin. First, persons are caring by virtue of their humanness. Caring is an inherent quality of human being. Every person, simply by being human, has the capacity to care for others. This implies that caring is not external attribute, but a fundamental aspect, being human, central to the nurse-patient relationship. Second, persons are whole or complete in the moment. Patients are seen a holistic being, not defined by their illnesses, disabilities, or life circumstances. At any given moment, they are complete and do not need to be fixed. To be whole, this perspective shifts the focus from solely addressing physical alignments to appreciate the person as a whole. Third, knowing person is a process of nursing that allows to continuous appreciation of person moment to moment. Nursing involves an ongoing process of understanding the patient. This knowing is a dynamic and involves with each interaction as nurses engage with patients moment by moment. Fourth, technology is a use to know wholenesses of persons moment to moment. Technology is viewed as tool and enhance the nurse's understanding of the patients. It enables nurse to gather real-time data about the patient's physical, emotional, and psychological state, providing a more comprehensive view of the patient's health and well-being. Nursing is a discipline and professional practice. Nursing is not just a task-oriented job, but a respected discipline that integrates scientific knowledge, principle, and professional standards. Nurses use their skills, education, and value to provide the care that is both compassionate and evidence-based.
Hello everyone, I am Lois Martin A. Quino and I am here back again to talk to you about the major concepts of Rozzano-Locsin theory. First up, we have the focus of nursing. The focus of nursing is centered on understanding and supporting human beings in their journey to live fully, acknowledging their hopes and dreams and aspirations. Nurses aim to help individuals achieve their fullest potential as caring persons, both for themselves and to others. Number 2, technology of competency. This concept emphasizes the balance between technology and caring in nursing practice. It suggests that competency in nursing is not only about technical skills, but also the expression of caring. Technology should be used to enhance patient care while maintaining the human connection in nursing practice. Thirdly, intention of nursing. The primary goal of nursing is to understand and care for human beings as whole individuals. This involves recognizing their physical, emotional, social, and spiritual needs, rather than just focusing on one aspect of their health. Fourth is the wholeness paradox. This idea highlights the complexity of individuals, emphasizing that people are unique and unpredictable. While nursing aims to see the person as a whole, it acknowledges the paradox that not two people are the same, and human experiences cannot always be fully anticipated or understood in a particular way. Fifth is the nursing situation. This refers to the shared experience between the nurse and the patient who is receiving the care. It's a dynamic interaction where both the nurse and the patient contribute to the care process, with the nurse responding to the patient's needs, while the patient also influences the nurse's practice and understanding. Sixth is vulnerability. In nursing, both the nurse and the patient are vulnerable as they enter each other's world. This vulnerability fosters a deeper and continuous process of knowing one another, where both parties are open to learning, growing, and supporting each other. Lastly, we have the entirety of nursing. This refers to the holistic nature of nursing, where the nurse's role is to guide, focus, sustain, and maintain the well-being of the person. It involves not just providing the physical care, but also supporting the person's overall health, dignity, and life experiences. And that is all for the major concepts of Rozzano-Locsin's theory. See you all, everyone.
So now, I'll discuss Locsin's framework. This framework emphasizes the interrelation between the nursing process, the patient, and the essence of care. These elements work to guide the holistic approach nurses adopt in responding patients' needs. Calling for nursing. These aspects focuses on the patient's unique needs, which initiate the nursing process. The nursing relies on calls from the person or patients, which signify their needs or desires. Nursing responses. This centers on how nurses respond to patients' calls for care. Nurses must respond with attentiveness and authentic intentions to the patient's needs. Nursing as caring. This highlights the sustaining and nurturing role of nurses. Nurses are responsible for directing their focus, sustaining the patient, and maintaining continuity in care. Knowing person. This focuses on understanding the person beyond empirical data. Nurses are tasked with understanding the complexity of individuals, recognizing that a person is more than a sum of their physical and observable attributes.
Hi guys, I'm Jeremy Regantillas and I'm here today to talk about the nursing process of Rozzano's Locsin's theory. So let's start with the first stage, the knowing. Knowing involves understanding the patient as a dynamic and living person. The nurse uses technology not just to diagnose and monitor, but to appreciate the patient's condition in real time. Through this process, the patient is regarded as a participant in care rather than merely an object of care. Technological tools such as monitors, imaging systems, and electronic health records assist in identifying specific aspects of the patient's health that require attention. However, the process extends beyond data collection. It encompasses an effort to know the patient holistically, including their emotional, psychological, and social dimensions. Next is designing. Designing phase is where the nurse and patient work collaboratively to create and carry a plan that aligns with the patient's needs and desires. This stage emphasizes mutual agreement, where the patient's preferences are considered alongside the nurse expertise. For example, if a patient prefers non-invasive treatments, the nurse integrates the preference while ensuring the plan remains effective and evidence-based. This collaborative approach ensures that the care is both patient-centered and responsive to their unique circumstances. Okay, let's move on the third part, the participation in appreciation. In this stage, it involves the active engagement of both the nurse and the patient in implementing the evaluating care. This is a cyclical process where the nurse continue and observe and adopt care strategies based on the patient's evolving needs. This stage highlights the importance of collaboration where both parties share responsibility for the outcome. It reflects the dynamic nature of nursing, ensuring all that care remains flexible and responsive to the changes in the patient's condition. And lastly, the verifying knowledge. In this final stage is a reflective process. Here, the nurse evaluates what has been learned about the patient through the previous stages. This continuous cycle enhances the nurse understanding and informs the future care decisions. Okay, the third stage, the participation and appreciation. In this stage, it involves an active engagement of both nurse and the patient in implementing and evaluating the care. This is a cyclical process when the nurse continuously observes and adopts care strategies based on the patient's evolving needs. This stage highlights the importance of collaboration where both parties share responsibility for the outcome. It reflects the dynamic nature of nursing, ensuring that care remains flexible and responsive to changes in the patient's condition. Okay, let's start with the final stage, verifying knowledge. It's a reflective process. Here, the nurse evaluates what has been learned about the patient through the previous stages. This continuous cycle enhances the nurse's understanding and informs future care decisions. In this stage, it underscores the importance of maintaining an accurate and up-to-date understanding of the patient. It also fosters trust as the nurse demonstrates a commitment to continually refining the care provided. And that is all. Thank you very much.
Pattern of knowing in nursing of Rozzano's Locsin theory. Let's start with the first one, the empirical knowing. Empirical knowing focuses on factual knowledge and evidence-based practice. It involves using subjective data to guide nursing care. For example, a nurse monitors a patient's blood pressure and heart rate after administering medication to manage hypertension. Based on this data, the nurse adjusts the treatment plan to ensure the patient's safety and effectiveness in the therapy. This pattern ensures the nursing care is grounded in scientific evidence and measurable outcomes. Next is ethical knowing. Ethical knowing is about supplying moral values, principle in decision making. It ensures the nurse respect the rights and dignity of their patient. An example of this is a patient with a terminal illness refuses further treatment, choosing a palliative care instead. The nurse supports the patient's decision despite the family's desire for aggressive intervention, ensuring that the patient's autonomy is honored. This pattern highlights the importance of the ethical reflection and the responsibility to advocate the patient's wishes. And the third is the personal knowing. Personal knowing involves building an authentic relationship between the nurse and the patient. It emphasizes understanding the patient as a unique individual. An example of this is a nurse spends time talking with a patient who is anxious about surgery. By actively listening and addressing the patient's fears, the nurse builds trust and provides reassurance. This pattern highlights a deeper connection, enabling the nurse to care for the patient holistically. And lastly, the aesthetic knowing. Aesthetic knowing refers to the art of nursing. It involves recognizing and responding creatively to the patient's needs, respecting their experience and individuality. Example, a nurse caring for a child undergoing a chemotherapy creates a playful and supportive environment by bringing in toys or engaging in art activities. This approach helps reduce the child's stress and the fear during the treatment. Aesthetic knowing ensures that the nursing care is compassionate, personalized, and sensitive to the patient's emotional well-being. That's all. Thank you.
There are four concepts in Metaparadigm. The first one is nursing. Locsin expressed that compassion, confidence, commitment, and conscience is all essential component in nursing. The nurse is challenged to be technologically proficient while responding authentically and intentionally to goals for nursing. The next one is person. Person is an individual who is also receiving nursing care and has inspiration, dreams, and desire to live a full life as a caring person. Locsin also defined person as a human being as that of a whole person, complete in the moment and continually growing, changing in response to unique personal conditions and experiences. He believed that a person is appreciated as a person and obtained through technology. The environment centers mainly on technological world. Technology use allows greatly insight of the whole state of health. Competence and technological knowing allows to continual movement between tasks and improve of patient through mastery. Technology and machine is only a tool to optimal patient care, and the focus of care is the person. The next one is health. According to Locsin, health is enhancing of personhood. It allows person to develop and progress moment to moment. Locsin goes on to explain that health is pursued by the patient, with the nursing present on the progress called nursing from the patient.
Now, let's talk all about the significance of the theory or its application in nursing practice, education, and research. Nursing practice. People who are still whole or complete as human beings, even if they are using technology to live. The focus of this is recognizing the humanity of individuals even when they rely on technology for survival. This emphasizes a holistic approach to nursing where patients are seen as whole persons rather than defined by their dependence on technology. An example of this would be a patient with pacemaker relies on technology to live, but the nurse provides care beyond the device's technical aspect. The nurse addresses the patient's emotional and psychological well-being, helping them cope with anxiety about their condition. This ensures the patient is treated as whole person, not just someone dependent on a medical device. Next is nursing education. Technology is used to know the person fully in the moment. Technology is framed as a tool to deepen understanding of individuals in real time, ensuring that nurses developed empathy and insights into the lived experiences of patients.
An example of this would be a nursing student used virtual simulation tools to interact with patients' avatars in real time. These tools help students learn how to assess not only a patient's physical condition but also their emotional needs, improving their ability to provide compassionate care when working with real patients. And lastly, for the nursing research, it fastens the recognition and realization of persons as participants rather than objects of care. Research in nursing aims to foster a shift in perception, viewing patients as active participation in care rather than passive recipients. This perspective is critical in advancing patient-centered practices and enhancing the quality of care. An example of this would be a study is conducted to explore how patients using dialysis perceives their quality of life. Researchers collect qualitative data, focusing on patients' lived experiences, challenges, and coping mechanisms. This shifts the research from treating patients as subjects to recognizing them as active contributors, providing insights to improve care delivery. Locsin's theory reminds us that while technology is ever evolving, the essence of nursing remains rooted in caring. By combining competence and technology with empathy, nurses continue to honor their role as advocates for the dignity and well-being of every patient. Thank you for watching our video presentation, and may we all strive to bring the spirit of caring into our work through technology and beyond.